Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. It's not wrong. Today, reviewing this fella, Batemans Victory Ale. Quite a new design for it just recently. 6% beer. Our story is one of enterprise and innovation, always building forward whilst remaining true to our family roots. After 4 generations, Batemans is still fiercely independent. Honesty, creativity and grifty determination fuel our passion, can't fault that, for our beers. One of our most popular beers, Victory Ale, is brewed with pale and crystal malts and hopped with English Golding and American Liberty varieties. A distinctive peppery hop and bitter orange aroma is followed by big hops and fruit flavours with a lingering hop bitterness. And I do like that. I like this. Our passion. The honesty, creativity and gritty determination. That I respect. Honesty. Not enough of it in the world. Too many people are not honest with themselves. So in August then, Monday to Wednesday, it's £10 off your meals because of the government. It makes you wonder if they're going to start opening everything back up. The beauty salons, gyms, give them time to get museums, if they're not already open, theatres. I've had the news a minute ago, it says 9 million people are still furloughed. I'm thinking to myself, bloody hell, I've been at work all the way through. Although I've got a workmate, he's furloughed, he had a stroke, and a lot of bad luck really. He's furloughed, and now we're changing jobs, and there's a cloud of uncertainty over what's going to happen to him. And, no one wants to see people lose their jobs, or made redundant. Yeah, it's really tough for him. Although I could probably get him a job somewhere else, but with coronavirus and that, and with other things, he'd probably struggle. But then again, being alive is better than anything. It's the main thing, isn't it? So, massive carbonation and lacing in there. Can see it now. The colour. I have to call it mahogany in colour. White head. That's an orange aroma. Bitter orange aroma. Peppery hops. Gotta be honest, I'm not getting the orange at the moment. I'm getting traditional malt aroma, but not the orange. Nice fruity taste to it though. Liking that. Been a while since I've had Victory Ale. Batemans, I do like their mocha. One of my favourites. The Forest Fruits Porter they released a month or two ago at Morrison's. Triple XB. I think they're all Batemans. Phone's about to die, so I can't look too much. Oh, that's going down nicely. There is a pepperiness to the hop in the taste. Definitely that fruity element. Still not getting bitter orange aroma. There's a subtle tad orange aroma, but it is subtle. Lovely fruitiness there. Very easy drinking, very pleasant. Oh, so another night nearly there. Time to go in the house, cook a steak, as you do. See what I'm going to have with it. Might have some chips. Egg, steak and chips. Or to die for. Sit down, watch a film, do a bit of internet work. Standard night, pretty much. Oh. So, one of these days I'm going to crack on and get all my Instagramming done again. The social media, it's such fun, isn't it? You know, if anybody out there looks after their own YouTube channel, Facebook page, Instagram, and there's all these other ones, Pinterest and TikTok. Now the aroma is really coming out. I breathed in then, got a waft of the orange then. Amazing how it took its time to come out. Didn't get it at first, really struggling, as you noticed. And then all of a sudden I breathed in and I went, whoa, really, I can actually taste the orange in my mouth. Amazing. Oh, it's funny, I don't remember it being like this. So craft brewers since 1874 and still family owned. That's respect, that is. That with most businesses with most businesses staying smaller, family owned, without selling out to the mega firms and then losing your name. We've seen it in Nottingham where Shipston's was sold out, O'Mayall's was sold, Hardy and Anson, Mansfield Brewery, all good breweries, all lost. And obviously Shipston's has come back, it's only a 4-man operation. O'Mayall's, that's 2 or 3-man operation. And these were big companies with vast amounts. I mean, Shipston's was bloody massive. O'Mayall's just a matter of 100 to 500 yards away in Daybrook was massive. And Hardy and Anson was, Kimberley was absolutely massive, the site. And it's sad that we've lost all these. I mean, to be honest, I was too young, so I don't know what the actual beer in them days tasted like, whether it was any good or not. But my dad loved it. He loved to drink Shippos. I can remember it coming in the bottles, yeah, the iconic bottles. Yeah. In the days where he actually lived with us, yeah. They were the days. Thank God I had to work abroad. I couldn't be done with it. For me, I'd rather have less money and be at home with the family. We're contemplating buying theme park tickets this year, Merlin passes, and we look and it's like 129 quid for a year, access to all the theme parks. Now the only downside of that, with this social distancing, theme parks are not opening half the rides. When they are opening the rides, the queues are bloody horrendous, and it's like, you know, and the old experience, if you know from going shopping at the moment, the experience of shopping is awful compared to what it normally is. And I can only assume that it's going to be the same in theme parks. And even massive theme park fans, I've seen vlogs, and even they, you know, in America there's a bloke called Tim Tracker, and he was saying, don't come to a theme park at the weekend, you'll hate it. So the experience is just, and that's somebody who loves his theme parks. He vlogs about theme parks, and yeah. So it looks like we might have to put our theme park aspirations on hold. Although what we will do is, I think next year, probably get a new car for longer distance driving, because we've got an Astra and a Skoda Fabia. And both cars aren't great for long distance, so I think we're going to get a slightly bigger car, and And so for long distance and, you know, more enjoyable drive, because it's not nice driving small cars on long distance. It's not relaxing for one, and the engines take a right battering. You want something about 1.8. We used to have a Passat, and yeah, that was about 1.8. And on long distance journeys, it was sound. You know, got you there perfectly well. Didn't the engine? You didn't really feel like the engine was going to blow up halfway along. Oh, so loving the fruitiness of this, and amazing how the aroma has got better the more you've gone into the pint. Whereas usually the aroma there's a more burst of aroma initially straight on. As soon as you crack open the bottle, it's like a woof. And yet with this, it got better after, which totally contradicts normal aroma. And fruitiness, lovely. Not getting the 6% strength. I might have to have a whiskey top up afterwards, just to, you know, help on sleep sort of thing for later. Although get drunk too early, rifleman. So I'm being good these days now. I got the old red card for falling to sleep too early, at 8:30, 9 o'clock, falling to sleep. And in some ways, falling to sleep that early, it's not good for me either, because I'm missing out on the night. I mean, I get up at just after 5 in the morning, I'm at work for just after 6, do my day at work, get home, obviously do some gardening, because I'm just nutter of a gardener, and then do beer reviews, then go back in the house, watch some TV, do internet work, and you know, try and keep myself quite busy, and then obviously family as well. Although I've got a 10-year-old, yeah, it's 10 now, yeah. God, that sounds strange. 10-year-old with autism. And we've got him a Nintendo Switch. And with the advent of lockdown, he's now got his phone, he's WhatsApping his mates. Fucking 6 o'clock in the morning, his mates are ringing him up, WhatsApping. And it's like, God's sakes. And it's funny because he went to school and it wasn't with his normal teacher, it was with a different teacher. And this black boy in the year above was basically bullying him. And it was being a right arse to him. And it got to the stage, look, we went to this teacher, look, yeah, we can't have this, you know. He's being horrible to her, he's calling him names, being a real horrible person. And since lockdown, his bestest mate now is the same black boy who was bullying him. They are now the very, very best of mates. Now, did the boy say what he did because he wanted a friend? See, my son, being with autism, he says what he says, but he would make someone a great friend. You know, he looks for friendship, people to talk to, and that. And these two now have got a fantastic relationship, and it's one that even the teachers, when we told the teachers who this was, and even the teachers are absolutely amazed at what's happened. And so the bully has become the friend. Strange world. Really is a strange world. I mean, I'm glad, because this lad's a year older than my son. So when they go back, you know, he's got a friend in the upper year, and you know, that bully has become his friend, and it's a nice thought, you know. And my son, he, like most children most children, and we're all as children. In fact, up until you left school, there was no colour. No one gave a shit about colour. Black, white, Asian. Nothing. None of that mattered. We're all friends. And that's how it should be. That's how it always should be. Colour should never come into a situation. Religion shouldn't, you know. I mean, I've got neighbours across the road. I think she's Muslim. He's Christian. They're an Asian family from Sri Lanka, and yet they're a great family. I mean, he's done some things lately that are a bit questionable, but yeah, they are a great family. And but anyway, they are some of our best friends on the street, because they, like us, won't stand for arseholes fucking about on the street, kicking footballs against cars, disrespecting neighbours. No way. And I'm not as strong as a person as I used to be years ago. I mean, at one stage I would confront anyone, and that person for some reason isn't there anymore. If I worked with somebody who was an idiot, I would confront him and say, "You can pack that fucker in, mate." And on the old council days, city council days, I was a formidable character. I wouldn't stand for it. I wouldn't stand for lazy bleeders, because I knew how much work we needed to do in a day. You look at somebody's work and, you know, you knew they were taking the piss. Because you get lots of people who make out their work and they don't do bugger all. And, you know, and them having long breaks and that. Yeah. And obviously, over the years, you work with some like devious people. My wife has. She worked in Quick Save at the time. She was a cash office supervisor, and £100 went missing. And my wife is as honest as the day is long. This £100 went missing, and then they were going to get the police involved. And all of a sudden, the £100 came back. It was discovered somewhere, and it was because there was a lad there who had ambitions. And his thing was to do whatever he could to get rid of somebody else. And it was found out, you know, as all people are. Karma always finds people out. You know, as clever as people think they are, karma finds them out. And this lad thought he was, you know, he'd done what he did, and he got caught out. Nasty piece of work. And sadly, Quick Saves aren't here anymore. Bad management got rid of them. So, absolutely immense beer, really getting the alcohol content now. Proper shining through the strength. The fruitiness, that bitter orange aroma. I couldn't believe it. There was no aroma there, and then there, where you're going to get less aroma usually. Totally different. Batemans, what the hell have you done with this? You've rewrote the books. Usually, crack open a can, woof of aroma. No aroma on the top. Very, very subtle. And going down, more aroma. The pepperiness in there as well. And I've got to say, very nice drink. Even if I'm drinking out of a grandad glass. Grandad. Still kills me when my daughter calls me that. And he says, my grandson Lucas, and he says, "Lucas, is your granddad?" I'm like, you know, granddad. I mean, I might have grey hair, but still only 49. 49 now. Whew. Killer, innit? 50 next year. Jesus Christ, life's over. Hey? I love being... it's funny in life that you love being a certain age. When you're at school, you want to be older. When you're 16, you want to be 18 because you can go out boozing. Legally, anyway. I was out boozing at 15. When you're a certain age, when you get to 21, then it's 25. And then when I was 29, it was like, life's good at 29. And then 30, you think, 30? Fucking 30? And then you get to 39 and you think, I'm going to be 40. 40. I'm not even grown up yet. I still feel like a kid. And now, 49, on the verge of being 50. Do I feel like a 49-year-old? No. Don't matter what the set does there. Do I feel wise? Sometimes. Maybe sometimes. Do I feel like I've got Do I understand people? Yes. I understand 100% now. I can read people. It's funny that I'm not often wrong when I read someone, read their personality. I'm watching all the time. The people I work with, the people who are my bosses, and that I watch and listen to everything they say, everything, and neighbours, you know, everyone. And you can spot a bad apple a mile off. You can spot somebody who says they're this and that when they're absolute bullshitters. You can spot it a mile off. And I don't know if that's something that, you know, sometimes people can fool you, but very, very rarely ever fooled by anyone. You can spot people. You can spot what they're doing. You can spot the way they are, the sort of person they are. A lot of it about them. So, all in all, great beer. It's been a long review again. 21 minutes. Jesus Christ. I took more on these reviews than I took to my wife. It's bad, isn't it? Yeah, so like a mahogany pour. I call it mahogany. You know, call it what you like. It looks brown. Good lacing and carbonation at the beginning. No aroma at the start. Little aroma, sorry. The bitter orange aroma came through lovely. The fruitiness and the flavour. That pepperiness, I can still taste it in my mouth. Overall, fantastic beer. Really enjoyed it. Lovely fruitiness in the background as well. Out of 5 then. For me, 4.5 out of 5. I forgot all about this. And I seen it and I thought, I've not reviewed that. Or if I've reviewed it, it's been a long while. So, quick review, and yes, lovely. And if you like the sound of this, their forest fruits porter, that's certainly you know, an interesting beer to try. So that's it for this beer review. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for listening to these bloody long reviews. I must do the longest reviews on the internet. No wonder my average time is about 5 minutes, because people think, fucking hell, I'm not listening to that twat. Pardon my French. And that's it. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Cheers.